guys, so also I love this front camera so much that I hate using the back camera, and the back camera has the good quality compared to the front camera. But anyway, I think the front camera is also working. So I'm doing a story time of how I almost did not graduate because I didn't have a regalia. I do not have a regalia, and like pre-graduation plans, preparations at the pits, the worst. I will never ever in my entire life given a chance that I'm gonna graduate again, besides this one that I'm gonna graduate for. Don't think I will ever do last minute preparations, but this one was not really necessarily a last minute preparation type of thing. Okay, so here's what happened, right? So we'll name the person who did my regalia Scammer. Yeah, Scammer is the right word. And then the other lady that will also form part of the story, we'll name her Attitude. Yeah. Okay, so the story time is about Scammer and Attitude. Shut. Okay. So around December last year, I communicated with my boyfriend. I'm like, who did your regalia? Because I want to use the same person that you used for your regalia, because his work is proper, you see. And one thing about me, I am so picky. I am picky from the bottom to the top, west, south. I'm picky. So when I want something to be done in a way that I'm gonna love it, and the outcome should be actually similar to what I want if we're Nigeria, you know. Okay, sharp. And then he shares the tens for one scam. He gives me the tens for scam. Okay, sharp. I communicated with Scammer, and Scammer was also doing a special by that time. It was 500. The entire regalia was 500, and then I missed that because I was not sure if I qualify, if I passed, you see, because there was that one module that stresses the hell out of you. Okay, sharp. And then from there he made a 750 special, and I'm like, right, good shot. Then I'm gonna go with the 750 special, right? Sharp. Okay, and then I'm like, okay, since you have a 750 special, how about you take my measurements? I'll go with the 350 special. And I was like, no, okay, sharp. I'll tell you when to come so that we can do the measurements and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, cool. Right. And then I went to him. He gave me the date to come to him, and then I went to him. I did my measurements, and also I wanted to do like a corset with him too. And then for the corset, he was so cheap. He charged me 350, but I was not really sure if I'm gonna get the corset, you see. So I told him that just take my measurements for the corset, and then I'll communicate with you whether I still want to do the corset or not. See, sharp. Okay. And then when leaving that day, he was like, you need to, when I'm gonna communicate with you when you should come and collect your regalia, which was the following week. He gave me the date for the following week. I'm like, okay, sharp. And then the following week comes, and then he's like, no, I didn't manage to do your regalia. How about we do this next year, January, which is this year, because he has orders for weddings and whatnot. And I understood him, shame, because I was still waiting for the institution to give us the sample for the belt, since we are the first group for the course that I graduated in, actually, because I just graduated. Okay, sharp. And then I'm like, okay, bet, we'll do next year. Next year, still, he was giving me stories and whatnot. Red flag, I didn't see, because even I didn't even pay attention, because I was pushing time for the institution to give us the belt, the sample of the belt. I passed January, February also passes, and then through the months passing, I'm keeping in touch with him. I'm like, you know what, please don't forget about me, because you haven't given me the regalia and whatnot. And I was like, no, bet, I won't forget about you. I still remember you and the boy you came with, referring to my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, good job. I started regretting not collecting my regalia, my hat and gown before May. Okay, sharp. Fast forward to the first week of May. No, prior that, towards the end of April day, I'm texting this nigga. I'm like, scam away. Since the institution is it's taking time giving us the sample of the belt, how about you make the other things, and then I come deliver. I mean, I come collect them, right? And then I was like, no, cool, we can wait for the belt. Oh, the way I trusted this scammer person. Oh, anyway, sharp. Okay, I'm like, oh, okay, sharp, we'll do that. Okay, but if towards the around May day, I'm gonna come collect my regalia, whether the institution gave us the belt, the sample belt, or not, because it's gonna be approaching graduation week, and I don't want rau with you see. And then he was like, oh no, fine, we'll do that. Guys, this nigga was just saying, oh no, fine, bet, can't. Hi, anyway. And then the first week of May, I contact him and I'm like, since graduation is around the corner, and the belt, we're not getting the belt, I'm gonna send someone to come collect the hat and the gown for me, since I'm not around. And then he was like, no, you can send the person to come collect, né? And then when I text him now for the details of the person, to say that when should they come collect, and then where also, because he does stay in Toyando, but then not full time. You see, most of the time he spends it at Polokwane, around Polokwane, somewhere there. So I wanted to get the details so that I can tell the person who's going to collect on my behalf the date and time. Sharp. Now he's not responding to my text anymore. He's blue ticking me. I can't get a hold of him. Now here is where Attitude comes in. So Attitude is one of my boyfriend's classmates, right? And then my boyfriend discovered when he was going to collect his belt that, oh, Attitude also works with scam. Well, and then I was like, no. I'm like, babe, this person is stressing me. I'm panicking at this moment because he's not answering me. I'm not sure if he's gonna even deliver that gun. Am I going to get my regalia or not? It was a mess. I was going through the most. And then it's like, no, Attitude, I saw on the group because there is a group where you are added when it's time for you to come collect your stuff. Sharp. It's like Uskema, I think, is working with, I mean, attitude, I think she's working with Uskema. I'm like, oh, okay, but let me call her, right? Before that, I said my boyfriend should talk to her before I talk to him. And then I saw that my boyfriend thinks I'm joking when I'm saying I'm panicking and everything. Yay, my mind is going through a lot. I go to attitude myself. I'm like, hey girl, I want you to help me talk to Skema to answer my call so that we can communicate further and whatnot. Sharp. And then attitude was like, no girl, you didn't order through me, so why am I supposed to now talk to Skema for you and wara. I ain't doing that. Ungangifaki endabeni zakho. I'm like, okay, sharp, it's fine. Ngiskemiwe. At that point, the way I was panicking, I even told my boyfriend, I'm like, I'm going to open a case for this nigga, because in no way that I paid you long time ago, and now that it's time for you to deliver my stuff, you are busy, Nj, not answering me. Hi, sharp. And then I went home on Saturday, the week before my graduation. The week before my graduation. And then I told on the Friday I was busy looking for Uskema, texting him and whatnot, and he was not answering. And before that, he has a whole week of not answering my text before the week on the Friday thing. I'm like, okay, sharp. And then I waited for my mother to come back from work on Friday before I went home on Saturday. And I'm like, let's use your phone to call this nigga, because using my phone, he's not answering. My mother was like, okay, sharp. He buys a time, we call him. And then first time, he did not answer. Second time we call him, he rang, and then he eventually answered, sharp. And then he answers. My mother was like, wait now, are you trying to scam us, or what are you doing basically? Because we are contacting you to say that we want to collect the regalia. Where is it? What's happening? And it's like, no mama, today I was delivering other gowns, so I was busy, I couldn't answer your messages and whatnot, but I still remember your daughter. I'm gonna deliver her stuff tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going back home. I'm like, okay, sharp. Saturday comes, I take this nigga in the morning. I'm like, bruh, I'm coming back home. Since you communicated with my mother that you are going to she's going to send a person and then to collect my regalia, then what time should the person come again? And then he's like, no, I'm still at Polokwane, so I'm gonna arrive there late, around Boma 3 day. I'm like, okay, bad. That means that I'm gonna collect it on my own, okay? Since I'm also on my way back there. For sure, you're gonna arrive first. If not, I'm gonna arrive first, but I'll wait for you. Okay, around 12, I'm like, are you on your way? Are you done? Are you going to Pando and whatnot? Did he answer me? No, he did not. 1 o'clock, I text again. Did I get a response? No. 2, and now I'm close to Twando. I'm getting there. He's not answering. Past 2, I'm texting this nigga. I'm like, I'm here now. What's up? What's your story? Should I come? Are you there already? Because I had a bag. Ain't no way that I'm gonna carry my bag, go to this nigga's place, and then carry it back when I didn't find him and come back. I'm like, no way. Let me first inquire if he has arrived already. No. Look, guys, this story is taking so long. I don't think it's gonna take this long, but anyway, let me wrap it up quickly. And then that Saturday he did not answer me. Sunday he did not answer me. Only on, mind you, throughout this whole thing, I was not in the group for collections. Hi, sharp. And then what's this? I'm losing my train of thought. And then Sunday, he puts me he added me on the group. He adds me on the group. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm having a little hope that maybe this nigga is gonna give me my regalia. At the same time, I'm contacting my mother. I'm like, cause she came after I went home, you see. I'm like, when I think our money is gone at this point, can we please call redo my measurements with someone else and do the regalia? Otherwise, anyway, I'm not going to graduate here. I see that I'm not going to graduate. And anyway, yo, I was going through a lot that whole I was going through the most. But anyway, Monday, I think he started answering me on Monday. And no, it was not even answering me. He was communicating in the group now, saying that people must not text him, and then now he's gonna communicate in the group, so there's no need for you to text him privately, unless if you want to confirm something, because he sends you if the people he sends the name in the group for people who are going to receive the full set, the belt for DRR and on. So you just need to confirm to him that no, my name is not there in what, you see. And throughout I can see that my name is there, so there's no way that I'm gonna text him. But me knowing me, I went to him. I'm like, bruh, when are you delivering my thing? Because I'm only left with Tuesday only. Thursday I'm going to graduate, and right now you're not communicating with me. And then I think on no, it's not on Tuesday, it's Monday. On the same Monday, he then answers me. Did I mix dates there? He added me on the group, I think Saturday night, if not Sunday. And then on Monday, from Sunday, that's when I was seeing he was communicating in that group and whatnot. And then Monday, I think that's when, yeah, because on Monday I had a workshop that I needed to attend. So yeah, on Monday, that's when my aunt was going to town, and I'm like, please go to this person. He said that you can come collect the regalia and whatnot. Guys, the fact that I'm explaining this story, it makes me like I'm reliving every panic moment that I had. I was so ready to go to the police station and report this nigga. I was so ready, Shem. And after that, I was communicating with my friend also to be like, yo, Shem, guys, that friend of mine, she came through for me, Shem. She was busy calming me down. Hey, relax, please eat, because she knows that the moment I start panicking and going, hey, she knows that I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna lose appetite. So she was trying to calm me down and whatnot. And then we were busy. So then what? Since I was communicating with my friend, I was busy telling my friend that after this, even if he delivers the regalia, I'm going to sabotage his business left, right, center. Yay, on all social media platforms, I'm going to expose this nigga that if you're doing your regalia with this person, be aware that kincha. But anyway, that's what happened. And then I received my regalia. I was happy. And then when I was about to execute my plan in sabotaging his business, my person was like, no, don't do that. Even my mother was like, no, now you have received your regalia. Either you don't know what that person believes in or what they might do if ever his business gets sabotaged by you posting him and stuff. See, so let's just leave him and stuff. So, hey, guys, please, a free advice for me, please prepare your graduation stuff in advance. And the fact that I also shared his numbers with other classmates of mine to say that you can go do your regalia with this person. Those people that I shared the numbers with, they received their graduation regalia long time ago, and the person who recommended him to them did not have a regalia. But anyway, we thank God that everything went well and I enjoyed my day. So yeah, I'm just not sure because this week I was so busy that I did not post the story time, because I was thinking that I'm gonna record the story time and post it this week. Today is the 30th? Yesterday was 29. Yeah, I think today is the 30th of May. So I was thinking that I'm gonna post this story time during the week, but because I was busy I couldn't post it during the week. So that means that I'm gonna post it now, today, right now, so raw as it is. I'm not gonna edit it. I'm just gonna put the intro and the outro and that's it. And then the graduation vlog, I'm gonna post it during the week. Then yeah, that's what happened prior my graduation day, the stress. But anyway, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the story time. This is not how I plan to do story time, but anyway, I'm rambling and the video is too long already, so bye. Please subscribe, okay? Bye.